I prepared a list of 10 hotels in Montevideo that are among the best, most well-located, and highest rated in the city. We will see these hotels on the map, and as we look at the hotels, I will also explain their locations. This way, you will also see which are the best neighborhoods to stay in Montevideo, where the main attractions are, and tips for getting around. About nightlife areas, bars, restaurants. In short, it will help you a lot in planning your trip. The links to these hotels are in the video description and also in the first comment. And a very cool tip, if you want to find a good and cheap hotel in Montevideo, is the QR code on the screen. Pointing your phone at it will display a list of well-rated and inexpensive hotels in Montevideo. So let's start with the first hotel on our list. It is located in the Punta Carretas neighborhood. The Punta Carretas neighborhood is considered the best area to stay in Montevideo. It is an upscale neighborhood, a safe area with nightlife and good commercial infrastructure. It also has many bars, restaurants, and an excellent location for getting around the city. Here is accommodation 1. It is located on the Rambla, here on the Rambla of Punta Carretas, which is a very beautiful seaside area. There is no beach here, but it is next to POCITOS beach, which is the main beach in Montevideo. Close to accommodation 1 is Punta Carretas Shopping, which is the best shopping mall in Montevideo. It has many stores and dining options, and throughout the neighborhood there are several dining areas here, several dining places. Let's see accommodation 1. It's the CALA de VOLPI Boutique Hotel, rated 8.7, a very good rating on Booking. It is a 4-star boutique hotel. Let's see some photos. So it is located on the Rambla. An excellent location, perhaps the best location, the most pleasant area to stay in Montevideo. A very beautiful landscape, and it is a boutique-style hotel, okay? But it offers good value for money. It has room options here with a view of the Rio de la Plata. It has amenities such as a restaurant, a fitness center, a hot tub, and a sauna. And it is a highly rated hotel by guests. The links are in the video description in the first comment, where you can check prices, see more photos, and read guest reviews. Now, still in Punta Carretas, accommodation 2 is located further inside the neighborhood. Although it is a little further from the Rambla, it is a sensational location because it is the area with most of the bars and restaurants here in Punta Carretas. Okay? It is close to Villa Biarritz Park, which is a really nice park as well, and to Rodo Park, which is the main park in Montevideo, also very close to POCITOS Beach, and a very good location to get around the city. It is even closer to the center, which is in this direction. So, it is a more commercial area, okay, with more shopping options, bars, and restaurants. Let's check out accommodation 2. It is the DAZZLER by WYNDHAM Montevideo, rated 8 on Booking, a reasonable rating. It is a 4-star hotel. Let's take a look at some photos. So, it is a hotel for those looking for cost effectiveness, okay? It is a hotel that has a restaurant, a rooftop pool, various room configurations, and a gym, and amenities such as... So, it is an option for those looking for cost effectiveness here in Punta Carretas, which is the best neighborhood, or one of the best neighborhoods to stay in Montevideo. The 3-star accommodation is located here on the border of Punta Carretas, which is here, with POCITOS, which is the neighborhood over there, and where POCITOS Beach is located. Let me zoom in here. So, POCITOS Beach is the main beach in Montevideo. It has a very beautiful waterfront with many buildings. In the summer, you can enjoy the beach. Although it is a river beach, from the Rio de la Plata, the view resembles an ocean beach. So in the summer, you can enjoy the beach, and in the other months of the year, it would be more of an area for walking along the waterfront, because the water gets quite cold and it is very windy. The neighborhood here in this area has many options for bars and restaurants. It is very close to Punta Carretas. Here is Parque Villa Biarritz, so it is also a sensational area here, one of the best areas to stay in Montevideo. And there in Montevideo, you can use a transportation app like Uber to get around the city easily, okay? So let's check out the 3-star accommodation. It is the POCITOS Plaza Hotel, a 4-star hotel, rated 8.3 on Booking, a reasonable score. So it is also a hotel for those looking for cost benefit, okay? It has a small game room and a cozy atmosphere, a sensational location here on the border of Punta Carretas with Positos. And it also has a small playroom for children. Continuing here with our list, the 4th accommodation is already on the border of Positos with the Buceo neighborhood. So here is Positos Beach and the Positos neighborhood here. And over here is the Buceo neighborhood, which is a more corporate area with office buildings, a bit more modern. The waterfront here at accommodation 4 is quite beautiful, okay? So the waterfront here is quite beautiful. Here is the Montevideo sign, which is a very popular spot for photos. Here is Quibom Avanza, which is a venue for shows and performances. Here is the Naval Museum, the Hard Rock Cafe. Here is the Buceo Port. And here is in the Buceo neighborhood. It is a corporate area. The World Trade Center of Montevideo is located here. And further inside the neighborhood is the Montevideo Shopping, which is the 2nd largest shopping mall in Montevideo. Here there is also Villa Dolores Park and Friendship Park, which are 2 parks with various attractions. So, this area here for 4-star accommodation is also very good for staying, although it has slightly fewer options for bars and restaurants than here, at the border of Positos with Punta Carretas. So let's take a look at it. It is the Costanero MGALLERY Hotel from the ACCOR network. Rated 9.1, excellent. It is a 5-star boutique hotel. Okay? So it is located right in front of the Rambla and Positos Beach, which is the most famous beach in Montevideo. This is the hotel here. It is a new, modern hotel, okay? With very cozy rooms. It has a bar, it has a restaurant. It is a very complete hotel, okay? A 5-star boutique hotel. Very modern, elegant, and well decorated. A very good location for staying as well. Now we are going to change neighborhoods. We are going to Parque Rodó. Parque Rodó is a neighborhood that is located around Parque Rodó. Parque Rodó is the main park in Montevideo. There are several attractions. There is an amusement park with old rides. There is a children's play area as well. A really nice playground. There is an art museum. And there is an old castle. And it is closer to the center of Montevideo, about 3 kilometers away, okay? So a very short distance to get around, both by public transport and by ride-sharing apps like Uber. A relatively short distance here from the Centenario Stadium, which is the main stadium in Montevideo, and also close to Positos and Punta Carretas. So it is a neighborhood like this. Yes, it is. A little more residential, okay? A bit older, more economical to stay, with more affordable accommodations. But a very good location here to get around the city. And the 5 accommodation is a hostel. So, a more economical option here to stay in the city. It's the MEDIOMUNDO Hotel with a rating of 9.1, very good. And it is a hostel with options for private and shared rooms, okay? So it has a bar. It also has a shared kitchen and common areas. So it is definitely a more economical option to stay in Montevideo. Now we are going to the city center, and the central region is divided into 2 neighborhoods. There is the center itself, which is this area here, and the Ciudad Vieja, which is the old city, the oldest neighborhood in the city. So, overall, here the center is an older, more degraded area, and it is the cheapest area to stay in Montevideo, and also the area with the highest number of hotels in the city. So let's start here with accommodation 6. It is also the area with the highest number of cultural and historical attractions in Montevideo. Accommodation 6 is located in Independence Square, which is the main square of the city, okay? So it is located in Independence Square. Here is the Salvo Palace, Here is the gate of the citadel, which represents the passage to the old city. The building of the presidency of Uruguay is here, and there are many options for cultural and historical attractions in the surrounding area. During the full day, the atmosphere is very busy, as it is a commercial area. Avenida 18 de Julio, which is the main avenue of the city, starts here. During the day, it is commercial, very busy, with excellent public transportation infrastructure, but at night it becomes emptier. Some areas have a feeling of insecurity for walking at night, and there are also fewer options for bars and restaurants to walk to at night. So let's take a look at accommodation 6, which is one of the main hotels in Montevideo. It is the Hudson Montevideo Victoria Plaza Hotel. So it is a hotel rated 8.5, a reasonable rating on Booking. It is a 5-star hotel, okay? It is the most famous hotel here in the city center. It is a luxury hotel. So it is a very large hotel, and here is the old city, right? And the port area. Here, look, the port area of Montevideo. So it's a very large hotel, famous with excellent leisure infrastructure, okay? There are plenty of leisure options. Look, there's a pool, a hot tub, and an indoor walking track. It also has a restaurant. Here, the restaurant is on the top floor and offers a beautiful view of the city. So, it is a hotel with excellent infrastructure here in the center of Montevideo. Still here in the center, accommodation 7 is located closer to the plaza. Cagancha, which is this area around the Plaza de Cagancha, is also a very busy commercial area during the day, but it also has many residential buildings, so it's not so empty at night. There are more people walking around and more options for bars and restaurants to go to at night, although there are also some areas where you might feel a sense of insecurity when walking at night. The Montevideo City Hall is located here, and there are also several cultural and historical attractions in this region. So let's check out accommodation 7. It is the QUIJANO Hotel Apart Suites. Rated 8.7, a good rating on Booking, 4 stars. And the difference at QUIJANO is that it has some room options with a fully equipped kitchen, okay, where you can save on some meals. So it is like an apart hotel, okay. That offers economical accommodation here in the center of Montevideo. Now let's go to the old city, okay? So, the lower part of the center of Montevideo, starting from its city gate, is the old city. And it goes down to the port area, where the Mercado del Puerto is located. Let me zoom in here. So, leaving from Plaza Independencia, there is Calle Sarandi, which is a street just for pedestrians. A pedestrian street, which is the main one in the old city. So, walking along it, you can go down close to the area of the Mercado del Puerto. And it is a street full of shops, cafes, bars, and bookstores. So it is a more historical, cultural area, busier during the day. And quite empty at night, okay? This area here is very empty at night around the Plaza de la Constitución. Here is the Cathedral of Montevideo, and here is the Cabildo, okay? And Hospedajum 8 is in an excellent location because it is right here at the corner of Sarandi, very close to Plaza Independencia. So, to get around here in the more historical, old part of Montevideo, it is an excellent location. Let's check out Hospedajum 8. It is the VIAJREO Montevideo Hotel with a rating of 8.7 on Booking, and it is also a hostel with private and shared rooms, okay? So the hostel has a slightly more lively atmosphere. So it is this building here, and it has a bar, and it has a shared kitchen. So it's a more economical option here in the old city in Montevideo. Still in the old city, but closer to the Del Porto market, there is accommodation number 9, zoom in here. It has the advantage of being very close to Calle Perez Castellano, okay? This is the street here, It already has some options for bars and restaurants that open at night, okay? So this area already has a bit more nightlife. Close to the El Porto market, which is right here, okay? But it is an even more degraded area, okay? An environment that is still a bit stranger for moving around the surroundings, and the new accommodation is a very economical one. It's the Porto Mercado Hotel, rated 8.3 on Booking, a 4-star hotel, but I don't know if it's really 4 stars because it's a very simple and economical hotel, okay? So it's a hotel option here that is very close to the Mercado del Porto, which is one of the main attractions in Montevideo, very close to the place where the ships and cruises depart, okay? So, an economical option here in the old city. Now we are going to the last hotel on our list, which is located in the Carrasco neighborhood. So Carrasco is an upscale area of Montevideo, one of the most upscale neighborhoods, but it is about 15 kilometers from the more central neighborhoods, okay? So it is a bit out of the way from the main attractions, but it is closer to the Montevideo airport, which is here, and on the way to Punta del Este, okay? So Carrasco is a very upscale, charming neighborhood with several high-standard constructions, many houses. It's a delight to walk around here in the neighborhood. It's a very green area, okay? And Hotel 10 is the most iconic and famous hotel in Montevideo. And it is located in the main part of Carrasco. Here is Avenida Arotena, which is the main avenue of the neighborhood, an area full of bars, restaurants, and shops. Really nice. And here is the Carrasco Rambla, okay, and Carrasco Beach is here, so it's a sensational location, and Hospedagem 10 is the Sofitel Montevideo Casino Carrasco Spa then is the most famous hotel in Montevideo, a 5-star hotel with a rating of 8.4 on Booking. It is a very iconic hotel with unique architecture. The hotel is very old, having been built many decades ago, and is a reference in architecture, a luxurious hotel with several famous restaurants. It also has a pool, making it a more luxurious option in the most upscale neighborhood of Montevideo. So this was the video with the best hotels in Montevideo. I hope you liked it. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, share this video with others you are planning to travel to Montevideo with, and a hug. See you in the next video.